My addiction went from pot to drinking to coke, then it was pills, then it was back to weed, then it was trying heroin, and everything was pretty good for a while. Well, I thought it was good. I was an addict for about 8 years, no problems. Then it got to the point where I had a daughter, and my mom had to take care of my daughter, so it was either me or my daughter, so I had to get out. And when I got out, I started hanging out in the streets and hanging out with even worse people. In that time, I got sober one time, and that's when I had my son, and then I had another son. And after that, my sons got taken away because I gave birth to my second son, addicted to crack. So my kids got taken away, and when they got taken away, I just went crazy. I disappeared. And I was on the streets for 4 years, prostituting, living in and out of hotels. I mean, I remember looking back now, and it's like, when I was walking, it was like I was a zombie walking on the streets in the daytime, and everybody else was living their life around me, and I was just out of there. I got arrested in November of 2010, and I got a dope charge. I was tired of living. I was tired of being addicted to heroin. I was shooting up by this time. I was tired of being addicted to heroin and crack. I mean, every day, all day, that's all I did was get high. And so I went into my probation. I asked my probation officer, or I asked the TAP evaluation if they could give me help. When I went to sentencing for court, they sentenced me to inpatient treatment. So I went to treatment for 5 months. I didn't have anywhere to go when I got out. I thought I was going to go to my mom's, but it's a good thing I didn't go to my mom's because my mom enables me, and it would have just been the same situation. I would have went home, got comfortable. So my mom said it would be a better idea if you try to find a sober living. And I have a great counselor that I'm grateful for, Miss Baker, told me about Oxford House and sober living environment, told me that she knew some people at It Forward and that she could talk to them, and it would probably be in my best interest to try that. And so that's what I did. I filled out the application, and her and my PO got me an interview at the Oxford Carson House. I did the interview, I got accepted, and then I got accepted from It Forward. I love the fact that I have girls around me that are willing to support me, that are helping me get through my recovery, because it's a hard battle, because I have a lot of changing to do about myself. Like, I stuck on wanting to live the life I used to live before, but by living here I have a structured environment of sobriety, and it's helping me learn. Like, I lost my mom when I first moved in here, and they all supported me by going to the funeral with me. And anytime I needed to talk about her, anytime I'd say I miss my mom, I always have my friends, and I always have my roommates. I've always had God in my life, and out of my addiction and in the streets, I remember always crying for God and telling him, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? But it was just, I wasn't in the right place to receive selfish gifts, you know what I'm saying? So now that I'm here, I'm noticing how blessed I am, you know what I'm saying? How blessed I am to do the right thing, and God's given me everything I need, and he's providing for me in amazing ways.